Alright everyone, this is Starry from media staff on EUeSports, and I've got a little something for you here. Going to get a few interviews for you coming up to the start of ECL 3 taking place in Loughborough and the weekend of the 29th to the 30th of July. And I've got one of the favourites for the tournament, I'd say definitely in the top three, Imperial-Reckz and two of their members right here, YMCA Ants and long-standing member Kaspa aka Rex. So guys, thanks for joining me here. Now let's get on with it. First off, I'm just going to hop straight into the serious business. Where are you hoping to place at the event? What's your expectation and realistic target at the event? I'll start with you, Ants.
In all honesty, I don't like to go into events with expectations, but the way we've been playing, scrimming against royalty, things like that, as much as they've only been together a few days, I'm thinking top three. If we don't make top three, I'm not fussed. I'm going to attend ECL 4 anyway. It's just kind of where I'd like to go.
Okay, Christian?
Yeah, I'm around the same level as Ants on expectation. Not necessarily going there thinking I'm going to win everything, but, you know, I'm going to challenge everything. Like, that's what we do. But if anything, top two, top three, definitely.
Okay, well, you've been known for your very good teamwork. Obviously, a lot of people don't like you playing against you connection-wise online, but your teamwork can't be faulted, and your ability to get the flag to another end. You've been known for being probably, I would go as far as saying, the best team in the game on PS3, on Capture the Flag especially. You got any tips to how you do this? How you make your teamwork so good? Either of you?
Whoa. Go on, Rex, I'll let you have a little.
I'd say, well, like, me being the flag runner, it's all about really key covering points for me. Like,
yeah.
me running flags. If I can rely on my team to cover choke points, then I think every flag should be a cap. To be honest, if you're all over the place and following flag carriers, etc.,
yeah,
you won't really get any flags. You just need to channel.
Ants?
In the end, when you first start a team, you can't always rely on your teammates to make kills. We're at a stage now, we've played together for so long. I've known Acid since Modern Warfare 2, beginning of that. I know for a fact he's got my back. Rex knows we've got his back. So that's usually why we're such good objective players as such. We're an objective team and it works.
Talking about the fact that you've been a team for so long, have you got any tips for all these new teams that are attending ECL? Because we have all this big problem about teams forming and then, I could dare say, rage disbanding after, you know, a few days saying it's not working, we're not going to place high. What would you say to them, Ants?
Honestly, I'd say stick at it. I've heard a lot of stick, especially going towards you at the moment. People saying you're not good, you are good, this and that. We had you in our team, and I'm not going to fault you. You played well enough for us when we played with you. If you stick together, the first Imperial showed it's not always just about gun skill. If you've got the teamwork, if you've got the tactics down, you can win the game. Demolition objective base, if you get the bombs down, you win.
Yeah.
CTF exactly the same. S&D's similar. It's not all about gun skill as much as...
Absolutely.
It's quite a 50-50 game sense skill, gun skill base.
Yeah, is Rex any advice for those teams out there wanting to make it as high as you guys?
Well, you guys basically just have to stick together. Look at me and Callum. We've literally came from Modern Warfare 2 pubs into GBs into EUE, and we're still together. Like, you can call it what you want, but it's just our good friendship. If you can build a friendship with people and you learn to like accept who they are, etc., like Ants, he can be the one that loves to get kills and shit, but like, obviously, when it comes down to it, he'll play properly. Like, you know what I mean? He can be annoying at times, but yeah. If you learn to live with him, it's great. I don't mind it. It's fucking lovely.
You're talking about the game types, demolition, capture the flag. You touched on S&D, Ants. S&D, there is a rumour, not confirmed absolutely, but depending on the amount of teams that we get for ECL, the group games, the group stage is looking likely, but there is talk of it possibly being a best of three, and that would mean, of course, S&D being the deciding game, not capture the flag. Now, this is thought not to suit you guys. Ants, care to comment on what you would think about this if this was implemented?
I'm on the fence slightly. We're not going to go down to 2-1 much. It's going to be 2-0 games all the way through if we're going to win.
Yeah.
Because we're such... Obviously, respawn modes are usually our best. But we do have me and Acid, and we can get pretty sweaty on S&D. That said, our main opposition's the ex-royalty team.
Yeah.
And they have Initiate.
They do, yeah.
As proven, they've improved a lot on S&D, and it's worked for them. So I am definitely on the fence with that one. I'd probably say I'm quite happy with it because I'm a good S&D player usually. So
yeah, Rex, you played S&D at ECL as well with Ants and Callum and Tibbs, and you did very well at S&D ECL after having a bit of a nightmare S&D run in the seeding leagues, but you really pulled it together and played S&D well at ECL. Do you think you can do this again for ECL 3?
Yeah, it should be. Oh, ECL 2, with the time limit being so long, everyone was more relaxed about like running in, etc. And so I took advantage of that and tried to catch them on the counter, which obviously worked. But now with this 1.5 S&D game time, I think it's going to be a little bit different, as everyone's going to be running for choke points, like literally rushing choke points, so they don't get locked down into spawn. So it can go either way, in my opinion. And as long as we do well in our respawn games, we shouldn't have to worry too much about S&D, in my opinion.
Yeah, I hope go on the 2-0s. We touched quietly on the royalty team, the ex-royalty team, should I say. Another team recently that has been confirmed is that of Aesthetically Pleasing, led by captain, former Imperial 5th and Imperial 4th member as well, Galvs, who play for you. Also in his team is Hooded Hitman, aka Sed, old man, or again, ex-Imperial coming back. Pred, winner of EUeSports Social LAN in Reading. And also Keen, who plays second with Power Gaming at ECL 2, along with Galvs, and was a contender for MVP. You worried about this team, Rex?
Not, well, kind of. It's going to be a 50-50. But I think it's going to, when it comes to it, it's going to be a good match, whatever the result, in my opinion. But I'm really looking forward to play all these veterans, as you can say, in the gaming world. Show them that we're not any old pushovers, to be honest. So yeah, that's my target.
And you're looking forward to taking on the likes of Pred and Sed at LAN?
I am, because you listed quite a nice lot of achievements there. I've teamed with Sed before, and I enjoyed it a lot, and he's a good player. But that was on Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Him and Reese, I don't think will work for Black Ops. Reese, not many people rate on the game. Sed's just come back. He's an amazing player.
Yeah.
But has he got the game sense kind of built up yet? We've played together for that long that we've got the maps inside out.
Yeah.
I think they're going to struggle a lot if they get pushed onto the back foot. So I'm quietly confident.
Have a look at them recently in Aspirations and Predictions thread has been, or a couple of them have been made on the EUeSports V2 website. Anyone watching this who for some reason hasn't checked that out, do go and check out the EUeSports website. I'll put a link, of course, into the description of the particular Aspirations and Predictions threads. I'm going to list a few of them here, and I want you to try and get the answers. We've really done expectation, realism. I'm going to go against the teams that you would want to play against, the teams that there's something extra that you're really looking forward to getting one over on some players and some teams. So Ants,
who I would like to beat?
Yeah,
I have to say there's two teams, if that's okay.
Yep.
The first has to be team competitive, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Bunny, just all this thing about him not being connection aided, thinking they're going to win ECL. I know it's a lot of baiting, but yeah. I'd like to beat him, and I play FIFA clubs with him, so it'd be a bit of banter. The other one, unfortunately, has to be Gremlins.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the Wilzo and the Tibbs connection. Yeah.
No, it's nothing to do with Tibbs. I scrimmed with them a couple of days ago, and they're a sound team. It's just I can't see. Wilzo said a lot whenever they win, and whenever they lose, he blames someone else. So has to be Gremlins. Sorry, Phil. Sorry, Tibbs.
Okay, for sure.
I'd say Gremlins. Yeah, just for Gremlins for the rivalry. Really, I just want to see all that banter. Mostly between me and Arthur, basically. It should be funny, in my opinion. Me and Hamilton as well would be funny as well, and just all the banter in that game should be funny.
Yeah.
The second team would definitely have to be Hatchet's team, actually.
Yeah, that's a good team.
Action Goggles, they've been giving us all this shit about online connection, etc. I think, basically, in my opinion, they started it, and Mark has this thing for keeping that connection flame going for every time it comes onto us. So it'll be good to prove ourselves to them at LAN, especially Mike.
Yeah. Well, Hatchet's team. Obviously, Hatchet actually put in the particular thread that his secret tip is mind games and arrogance. Quite a few people get flustered if you wind them up enough. He certainly does his fair share of winding people up, and we'll see if that works out in ECL. Here's another one, though. We've done the teams that you would like to play. I'm guessing this is quite similar, but teams you would hate to lose to. So what I mean by this is, you know, you go into a game that you think is going to be an absolute rollover, easy 2-0 or 3-0. And you get beaten, and you know you get laughed at, and it's just you're never really going to recover from that defeat, and you're going to hear it like for the rest of you until next LAN. So, can you answer that, Ants?
Has to be one of the probably lower seeding teams, Physics or Invictus. Physics because Denty would try and give me stick, and Josh Storer wouldn't shut up. If he goes with Invictus, he wouldn't shush.
All right.
So it has to be them two. Oh.
Kushan?
For me, the two teams would probably have to be Physics. Sorry guys, but I don't know. Not really expecting to lose to you, and I don't know. Probably,
Yes, Rex.
He's honest. That's cool.
I'm not actually sure. Every other team looks like it'll be a good match, but literally every other team, no lie, looks like it'll be a good match. But I'd have to say team competitive, just because Bunny's gonna give a lot of shit, especially. So yeah.
Well, you guys, are you happy with the turnout? Are you happy that I'm 100% convinced there will be 12 teams. Are you happy about that? There's a possibility there'll even be more teams if pickups get off their arse and start teaming together.
Yeah, I think it would be quite great actually if there's so many teams. The atmosphere will be a lot better. So more teams, more social. You know, everyone getting more social. So it'd be really fun, and just if you just think of it as this, it's not just for the gameplay and the winning. It's all about like meeting people that you've talked with a lot over online, etc.
Yeah.
Skype, the forums, and actually getting to meet them and see what they're actually like. I think it's a really good experience.
Ants?
I'm thinking it looks like 14 teams, something like that, if everyone kind of sorts the shit out. That's like 60 PS3 players. I think it's going to be great. We've got 2 stations pretty much confirmed.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. It has to be more social. Before ECL 2, there were quite a few people I didn't speak to much. Initiate being one of them. And now online I can have a bit of a chat with him, and his sound as fuck pretty much.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to quickly, when you're talking, hop in and tell you about, obviously, news recently as well with change to Vindictive lineup, and this should talk about, and this should just remind me of it, being in the VD Manza.
Emmett.
Yeah, Emmett's come in. Happy to see him there. I certainly am.
I am. I'm very happy. The banner's going to be sexy once more. Emmett's a really great player, and once again, playing against him is really quite fun as well. Especially when you bullshit him. The shit you get is so fun. Yeah, really looking forward to that.
There's 2 sides to me wanting Emmett there. There's
Cool.
the side that he's kind of our cheeky fifth.
Yeah.
He bangs out a few GBs with us, lets us use his account kind of thing, and he's sound as hell. He's going to be such a laugh. And then there's a social side. Getting me, him, Aaron going to pub last time, going to shop, sorry, and Tibbs getting hot beers, going to the beach. I'm hoping 60 PS3 players, maybe a few Xbox ones, do that again. Bit of social.
Yeah.
Get Emmett's having a sing song.
Oh, sure.
I'll enjoy it a lot.
Yeah. Well, obviously it has the makings to be a great event outside of gaming as well, but just quickly moving back to gaming for a few more finished questions. Ant, your choice on MVP?
If it's not myself, I'm putting myself as a little dark horse.
I know what you're going to say.
I would like Hamilton.
Oh, fair.
Who did you think I was going to say?
Acid. I thought you were going to say Acid.
No. Sorry.
Alright, Sean?
MVP for me, well, there's so many good people, like, good players are dispersed into so many teams nowadays. It's quite funny.
Yeah.
But if anything, I'd say I'm expecting AJ to go for MVP. I just have a feeling he's gonna give Roy that push that they need, either him or Finch.
Okay. Another one, the biggest choke player, a player that's expected, to do very well, perform really well at the event, and then absolutely flops?
Ooh, that's tough. I'm gonna say John. I'm actually gonna say John. All this land banter he's got on. Let me see what he can do at land. Because last time he didn't even play, but yeah, he's on the land bandwagon. So we'll see what happens.
Ants. No, got an answer for us, Ants? Evidently not. Evidently his mic's probably messed up or something. We'll just keep talking with you, Krishawn, because I've just got one more quick question for you, and that's just a secret tip for you. Just what would you say now, quickly? What would be your secret tip for LAN?
Flag running. I'm gonna give you guys a tip on flag running. When running the flag, don't look back. I've said this so many times. I know it doesn't make sense, right? But when you're getting chased, don't fucking look back. It's as simple as that. That's just it.
Do you know what? I should take advice to that, man. I run flags for my team. I always look back. It's a problem, man. Theo keeps screaming at me for it. I know exactly what you mean. And secret tip?
LAN tip has to be worry about your screen, your monitor, and your game.
Fair. Very good.
There's even at ECL2, there weren't that many spectators. There were people behind you saying stuff for you to ignore them.
Okay.
Don't get het up and just concentrate.
Biggest, again, I'll just quickly come back to that previous question answer for the biggest choke player.
I was thinking, I have to unfortunately say you, Starry.
Why me though? I'm not expected
simply
to
because
do well.
No, you from ECL2 onwards, you were like you were building it up. Yeah, I'm gonna go ECL3. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You've made a good team. I'm just thinking your expectations for them are a little bit high. Okay, I'm not sure.
Fair. Okay, well, I think we'll start wrapping this up. I think we've come through enough. Thanks, guys, for doing this. Much appreciated. And good luck to the pair of you at the event, and for everyone else, thanks for watching this. And hopefully there'll be more in the future. And for now, that's it from us.